Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tablemon. It's been a while since we've done some deck profile plus matches, so hopefully you enjoy this sort of content being back on the channel. And Paldea Evolved just hit PTG Live, so I decided to record Chien PAO to start us off. Obviously a pretty cool ability with the Shivery Chill, allowing you to search for any two water energies in your deck, put them into your hand as long as it's focused in the active. It energizes really well with its attack Hail Blade, where you get to discard as many energies as you want attached to your Pokemon, and you do 60 damage, as many water energies as you want, and you do 60 damage for each energy card you discarded in this way. Now, this does mean that you need to find a way to power up a lot of energies, and that is what Baxcalibur will do. You have Baxcalibur with the super cold ability, allows you to just attach a basic energy card, a basic water energy card from your hand to any of your Pokemon at any point, at any moment, whenever you want. Just go ahead and do it, right? Historically, these sort of abilities have been really powerful. It's no surprise that this deck feels potentially very powerful as well. And it's comparing to Gardevoir EX, for example, unlimited energy attachment will always be a prevalent and powerful archetype in many metagames. Especially as if you watched my video on why Gardevoir EX sucks, breaking the rules of the game is obviously something very good moving forward. And now the deck does have a lot of water support Pokemon. You can run Articuno with a Wild Freeze attack in order to paralyze your opponent's Pokemon, doing 50 damage to yourself. But not a lot of decks are running high enough counts of switching cards. Some aren't running any at all. So it could be a way to buy you a couple extra turns or get a free KO essentially to turn the tide of battle. Yeah, pretty cool. We also have Lumineon, which can attack with Aqua Return, but also has the Luminous Sign ability, allowing you to search for any supporter you might need. We have Radiant Greninja as well, not only to draw extra cards through concealed cards ability, but also the Moonlight Shuriken attack provides this deck with a bench targeting attack, which can also be very good and very powerful. Yeah. And then finally we have this beautiful Bibarel for support. I love this art, it's so cute with the little Bidoofs and whatnot. But anyways, Industrious Incisors. Is it Incisors or Incisors? I think it's Incisors, but I'm not actually 100% sure. But we should be seeing a lot more of these cards, specifically, not only because it provides you with extra draw power, which is always welcome, but because Iono now exists. Yeah, Iono is a big part of the metagame. We'll be talking about that in just a second, but Bibarel is a pretty powerful card to have in your bench and allow you to draw extra cards, recover from either your own Iono or your opponents, or simply find extra resources that you might need. Now, in terms of the supporters, we do have Irida, allowing you to search for a water Pokemon and an item and put them into your hand. You can search for Baxcalibur plus Rare Candy, which is pretty amazing to have in a single card. Usually stage 2s are hard to set up, but obviously that can really help in getting you there. You can also search for Battle VIP Pass on turn 1, which is fantastic if you're going second to establish your board. You can search for Nest Balls, you can search for Ultra Balls, or you can search for the Superior Energy Retrieval, a pretty cool card that just got reprinted, allowing you to put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand, and therefore you can repower up anything you want with Baxcalibur's ability, and you can continue to attack. And then finally, we have the Iono, this brand new supporter, which is really powerful, allows or makes each player shuffle their hand and put it into the bottom of their deck. And then if either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, then each player draws a card for each of the remaining prize cards. Now, an important thing to note, if your opponent has a 0 card hand size and you have Iono as your only card from your hand, you cannot play it. Yeah, this is similar to Marnie. Marnie was the last card in your hand and your opponent had a 0 card hand, you could not play Marnie, all right? And that is because of the clause where it says if either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, then each player draws, right? But that means if neither player put any cards at the bottom of their deck, then you may not draw cards, or like you may not play this card at all, right? So just something important, because it could come up, especially with the lower hand sizes towards the end of the game, if you are back and forth Ionoing each other, all right? Then we have pulses orders to try and target down whatever we need. We have Lost City to potentially KO a Manaphy, send it to a Lost Zone so it cannot be recovered, and then Radiant Greninja can cause havoc that way. We have Skaters Park as well to help us get free retreat to a lot of our Pokemon, where whenever either player's active Pokemon retreats, then you put the basic energy cards that would be discarded into your hand instead of the discard pile, meaning you can attach them with Baxcalibur, get them back, and then reattach them to whatever new Pokemon you promoted to attack. Nevertheless, we do have double escape ropes as a way to help us with retreating in case we need it, and a copy of Lost Vacuum to get rid of annoying tool cards, annoying stadiums, and whatnot. 10 total energy, round out the deck, and so let's jump into some games with Baxcalibur Chien Pao EX. If you want to support the channel, you can use code Tablemon to get 5% off at Potent Store for your online codes, 10% off for your sealed product at Flipside Gaming, and 10% off on your aluminum accessories at TC Evolutions. Or if you're looking to buy singles or sleeves, you can fill up your cart and close the tab, then click on the affiliate link in the description and check out. That way you can support the channel over at TCG Player, Card Market, and Dragon Shield. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. ¿Eres de México y necesitas cartas de Pokémon? Busca Hyperbeam Cards en Facebook e Instagram. Y si estás en Tijuana, búscalos en el local C27 en el Centro Comercial Otay. Alright, and so after a long time, we are going to be playing with Chien Pao EX on PTCG Live. Now let me move this over here. It's been a long time since I've recorded a ladder gameplay video, which is ironic because that's how my channel started, right? But here we are. Let's see what we can do. And please let me know about audio and stuff, background music. Since it's been a while, there's probably some stuff that has been desynced. So there might be some issues with like the sounds. Some things might be a little too loud. Some things might be a little low. Hopefully my voice is fine. But we will see. All right. So we have a pretty decent start, not gonna lie. Assuming Radiant Greninja is available, right? We are up against Lugia, which is pretty cool to see. There's our Chien Pao. All right, having two stadiums is a little annoying, but not the end of the world. We have our Frigibax to establish, and no Radiant Greninja. All right, great. So let's just establish double Frigibax. Yeah, just so that we have that as a possibility for later. And then we'll go ahead and promote the Chien Pao. We'll go ahead and attach, and kind of want to play the Skaters Park right now. That way I get the energy back, which is cool. No box so far, which is also pretty awesome. And Shivery Chill. We will thin the deck, take another quick look. One Bibarel is priced, which is unfortunate. We have our Iridas, we have our Ionos, we have our Ultra Balls. So we'll see. Yeah, decent-ish chance to just get what we need. We'll see. Yeah, we shall see. And so if you need codes to buy or to build decks on PTG Live, make sure you go to Potent Store, get 5% off your final purchase. Ooh, Battle VIP Pass in Lugia. That is definitely not something I have seen before. Not something I can encourage either. But hey, when you have it on turn 1, hard to argue against it, right? How often you get on turn 1 though, that's the big question. Wow, Nest Ball and Ultra Ball as well. And the Lugia VSTAR immediately with no Arcubes is in this card. So very odd choice. I am pretty low on the ladder, I will say. So bear with me with that. We will continue to thin. Fortunately, things are not looking super great for us. And yeah, not the most eventful turns so far. Seems like my online lock is intact. All right, research double Arceus, because you top decked either the research or the Arceus. So what my opponent did made no sense. Yeah, you should have Ultra Ball for an Arceus and an Ultra Ball away for the Lugia VSTAR at least. There's no point in getting a turn to Lugia VSTAR if you don't have two Arceus in the discard pile. So hopefully my opponent starts watching a little bit more Tablemon and gets to learn a bit more. Now, one question for you, the viewer. Do you like the face cam here, or would you like it here? Kind of liking, like, the Lost Zone will be there. Alright, it's been so long since I recorded a video for this. Alright, still no good top decks. I mean, let's continue to thin. Jeez. No more energies left in my deck. Right? None at all. Now the question is, do I retreat here and let go of something? I kind of like this. Because my opponent clearly doesn't have a lot going on either. Do I damage the Lugia? No, I don't think so. Alright. Not the most eventful game. As you know, in case you're new and you've subscribed recently and you haven't been watching any of these videos before on my channel, I always show everything that happens. Wins, losses, rage quits, cool celebrations, anything and everything in between. I do show. I do not curate my content to only show good games to make a deck seem better than it already is, or make it look better than it actually is, rather. All right, come on, top deck. No, why am I top decking all these really bad cards? All right, you know what? I'm gonna start in Chill, sure. So we're both supposed to be decks that take advantage of the fact that you can attach multiple energies at once very easily. Yet here we are. Now my issue is that I priced my Radiant Greninja. That is the only reason why things are really not working out for me at this point in time. If I hadn't priced that Radiant Greninja, I would have been in a pretty good spot. Hopefully I would have drawn better cards. There's a judge. So still still nothing. Oh wow, they got one Arceus off of that Ultra Ball. Will they wait though? They grabbed an Arceus, which is like an indicator that they might wait. And they choose to wait. Okay, that is a terrible decision. Yes, let's go. The punish. The punish for being greedy and wanting two Arceus instead of just one. Here we go. Rare Candy Baxcalibur with my ability. I'll be able to knock out the Lugia. Definitely worth it to have used the energies the last turn. Pretty cool. And even better... No, actually, even better, I have this Chien PAO, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and attach. We will use Baxcalibur. All right, so just in time, we're going to knock out the Lugia. And therefore, their play last turn. I'm guessing they have research left. Which means it's useless, yeah? It's generally completely useless, and that's fantastic. All right, please give me some good prizes. Not the Radiant Greninja anymore, no. Alright, well, it is what it is. If my opponent knocks me out, then it will have been worth it, I guess. But yeah, the Radiant Greninja, a little too late. Yep, and there's the research, exactly. So they probably top decked the Nest Ball, and now they're one turn behind. Whereas if they had gotten the Arceus out, they could have gone Arceus, double turbo on the Lugia, taken a knockout, and gotten ahead, right? What happens now is, if they found an energy, they can knock me out, But then, as long as I can find one of my superior energy retrievals, I can also knock them out. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, there's Urshim. Full art. Doesn't seem like they found energies though. Oh, actually, that was what they were debating. With one energy, they still knocked me out, but yeah. Since they didn't attach it immediately, I was guessing they just did not have it. Now, that is a good top deck. Finally. Alright, so let's go ahead and attach the energy to the Chien PAO. Right, I mean, I'm only drawing one card. Alright, I kind of like going Escape Rope Boss. Because I do have this Skaters Park. But just get the energies back for free. And if I knock out the Lugia, even if they power up and knock me out, that's fine. And then I get to use this other... Oh, actually, no, I don't get to use the other Chien PAO because I already attached to this. Okay, never mind. Let's just do the Frigibax for now. Alright. Let's bring up the Lugia. If they knock me out, they knock me out. It's really no big deal. Alright, now I get to Industrious and Scissors. Oh no, I actually messed this up quite badly. I need to promote the other Chien PAO to get the energies. Whoops. That's my bad. That's my bad. I was counting on grabbing energies from the deck. I didn't use the ability first and attach the energies because if I drew one energy, then I would have been able to knock out the Lugia. Clearly that didn't happen. I would love to find Ionos or Iridas, though, at some point. That would be very nice. Alright. So, definitely made an oopsies, but we are ahead, right? In the grand scheme of things, we are ahead. Not by a lot, but we are ahead. They are not down any bosses orders. They are playing a very weird, clunky list. Now they finally decide. Power up the Lugia. And there's the boss's orders, probably on my Baxcalibur. Or apparently they play it and then they don't think about their decision yet. Yeah, so that's something that you should definitely try to do. Whichever choice you are going to make, try to make it before. Yeah, before you commit the resources. Alright, superior energy retrieval is what we need. How many energies am I down? 6. That is a lot. I might need double superior energy retrieval, but that's actually a fantastic card to find here. Alright. I could potentially use Articuno. I do have 3 energies and 3 superior energy retrieval. So, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna fail this. I'm gonna bench the Greninja. I'm gonna also Ultra Ball away these two. Or the other Bibarel, which is not available, never mind. Nothing I can play here. Maybe I should have benched the Palkia there instead. With the Nest Ball. Possibly. Alright. Let's use Shivery Chill. What I need is a superior energy retrieval. So now it makes sense to thin as much as I can. Attach those energies with Super Cold. I can only imagine that if your opponent quits whilst you're attaching these energies, the same thing as with Gardevoir will happen. Oh, way. No way. You're kidding me, right? How am I not getting any of my Iridas, any of my superior energy retrievals, or even my Ionos? This is just awful. What is going on? I really don't understand why this is just not doing well. I mean, I did have the Ultra Ball for the Lumineon. I was just like, I'm thinning so much. I was generally just assuming that this wouldn't be a problem. And if I had another if I had another Bibarel, if my Greninja wasn't priced in the beginning, I mean, I'm definitely making a lot of mistakes. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But these horrible draws and these sensation that I'm feeling right now, of like frustration at the draws, is definitely something that was part of the reason why I stopped making these sort of videos. All right, so on paper, my Chien Pao is safe. They have three single strike energies in play, so they cannot power up this to KO me. They could use an urn, put it back, power up, knock me out, and that's exactly what's going to happen. That is their second turn, I believe. Yes. Ooh. All right. Well, this is bad. I need my other Chien Pao and a lot of things. This is really not good. All right. Well, there's Senia's Resolve, Dravian, and Boss's Orders. Boss's Orders being down is potentially good news. I've made a lot of mistakes. You know? I've underused Palkia for sure. Could have just led with that, and that would have been a nice way to apply a lot of pressure into damage. So definitely making a lot of mistakes myself. No argument there. All right. Nest Ball. Well, there's the Chien Pao. Still no Lumineon for me though, but it is what it is. All right. Irida and Superior Energy Retrieval. Does that mean I finally have the KO? It does, right? The issue is I take this KO. Can my opponent return KO me? I have exactly 8 energies. How many do I need? I need 6, 7 total. All right. Let's go Irida. So Articuno could be the game-winning card. Or how much does Baxcalibur do? 130. So not in. Oh, it is enough to KO Stonejourner. So you know what? I'll grab Lumineon because I do have one Boss's Orders left. No, I do not have a Boss's Orders left. Jeez. All right. I guess then it's Articuno time. All right. And the Superior. No, I'm going to have to discard the Articuno, aren't I? All right. I'm going to do this. Grab 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure there's 1 energy left in the deck. So I can, and look how I'm not using concealed cards at all. Shivery Chill. Yep, 1 energy exactly. So now I get to keep the Articuno. I get to do this, yes. Then I will have exactly 1 energy left over. I did prize a Superior Energy Retrieval, I'm pretty sure. So now, Super Cold 5. That's 300, 360, right? I get to keep the energy in hand just in case. All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And now my opponent needs another urn. 2 urns, actually, in order to knock me out. And there's a Superior Energy Retrieval, which is fantastic. Another energy unlocked, which is also fantastic. Do they actually have double urn? Or do they play impact energies? Well, there's the, I guess 4 urn in that deck makes sense. There's 1. Do you actually have the second one? I mean, if they have it, then that's game, right? Nothing I can do about it. 1, 2, 3. They already have it, then so be it. I really should have won this game earlier, but I did make very, very suboptimal decisions. You know? Very, very suboptimal decisions. Lucky Energy. Maybe they'll just attack me. They could. If they play Iono, then they're definitely like not getting a big advantage, which is great. And I have my Bibarel. If they play Iono, the Superior Energy Retrieval will be going to the bottom of the deck, but all good. You know, I don't know why I grabbed the Articuno. If my opponent knocked out the Chien Pao, I was dead anyways, right? So that was silly. And here we have it. Just enough to get the full one-hit KO on Urshifu. Hopefully my opponent doesn't just concede. Lets me attach the energies. I did discard 2 before, so this is enough. No need to do the over KO. There's the win. Perfect. All right. Pretty long, drawn-out game for Chien Pao right here. Very hard-fought win. Hopefully, I'll play better in the next match. If you have enjoyed the video so far and found the information useful, please consider becoming a Tablemon channel member through the join button down below. For as low as $1.99 a month, you can help support the creation of these videos. Alright, pretty solid start once again with the Battle VIP Pass. This time we do have an Irida. We already have our Bibarel, I believe. Yeah, my opponent's going first, and I don't like seeing that. This tells me that we are not up against a very high caliber opponent, but I will say, since I have not been recording these videos, I have not been grinding the ladder a bunch, so my ranking is probably quite low, and that is why we are about to see a Radiant Eternity's Gardevoir, Shadow Rider, Calyrex sort of deck. Alright. Alrighty. So, great turn for my opponent. Let's go ahead and set up ourselves. Now, I guess I am a little worried if they go after my Bibarel. I don't have much to go off of afterwards. But I do have the Irida. I should just establish a board, right? I'll grab the Radiant Greninja and I'll grab another Battle VIP Pass. Then I'll go ahead and establish the Palkia. This time around, I will be good. And establish the Palkia, which certainly would have helped immensely last time around. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use Shipper Chill. As we can see, 1 energy is priced. I do play 10. And sealed cards. Right? Okay, so this energy attachment. Do an Ultra Ball to search for Baxcalibur or potential hit in my hand. Do I attach? That is the question. I kind of feel like I should. But to whom? Attaching energy feels less than ideal for sure. I don't think my opponent can knock me out though next turn. So you know what? Let's dream big. Let's dream that my opponent attacks me, and then I KO them back, right? With a 6 energy Chien Pao. That's the goal. That is the goal. You also need to invest an energy to retreat. And yeah, I mean, investing so many resources, so much into a 3-price Pokemon that that will do 100 damage doesn't seem very worth it. Of course, the damage escalates quite a bit, but it also takes a while. This was considered the best deck in the format at one point. Ooh, Avery, now that hurts. Alright, well, you two can go. That actually does hurt a bit. Avery's a pretty good card here against Baxcalibur decks. I feel like Avery has always been an underrated supporter throughout the course of last season, and that's why I played on Avery, my new VMAX deck. for UIC. I generally think Avery is quite an underrated market overall. This Ultra Ball might actually be dedicated to a Palkia here. We'll see. Depends on what my opponent does. 4 abilities plus energy for turn is 5 energies plus the base 10. That's 160, so it's really not relevant to KO. Chien Pao, they already played Avery, so they cannot pass his orders. They could cross switcher, I guess. Cross switcher KO Frigibax would actually be pretty devastating. And someone followed or something as I'm recording this, so I appreciate that. And there's Kirlia for extra drop, which is nice. Very nice. Alright. Or will they just pass? That would be surprising. But yeah, knocking out the Kirlia also doesn't help me in any way in winning the game, so already have the Baxcalibur. So I think it's a very simple discard. The question is, what do I grab? Do I just commit to the Lumineon for the Rare Candy or Irida? I think so, right? But if my Baxcalibur goes down, that would be problematic, but I think I just have to do it. Alright, Luminous Sign, yes please. I would like to search for the Rare Candy immediately, and if they go boss KO, then so be it. Let's grab the Palkia. We do have like some play if they do that. Not a lot though, but it is some. Alright, so I'm not going to use my ability because I don't want to 10 energies. I actually want to draw a lot of energies. And then I'll search for more. Okay. That is a lot of energies. So many so that I could just establish... Wow. Okay. So I can take the KO, but like I said, it's not really in any sort of way. So what if I leave both Chien Paos powered up? If I lose my Baxcalibur, I lose the game for sure. Well, not for sure, but would be pretty problematic. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and leave the bench Chien Pao because hopefully that distracts them. Yeah, they might go boss KO the Chien Pao, and I'd be okay with that as long as they don't go boss KO my Baxcalibur. Oh, and you know what? Even better. Well, by committing all the energies, I make it a more enticing target. I definitely forgot that you could discard from anyone. So I should have just put one possibly on the Palkia, so I don't have to use my ability to power it up, but we'll see. Capturing Aroma immediately being played. Hopefully it's for like a Lumineon or something. No, it's just Geralt's. Okay. I mean, obviously they got going really, really powerfully and really, really well. And you'd assume that they will be able to knock out my Chien Pao right now. The question is, can I get back-to-back KOs against them? And how many switching cards do they play? That is also another big question. Because if they don't play any, and they just discarded 2, right? 2 switch cards. Which is very odd to be playing switch card in this deck. And yep, they go after the Baxcalibur. Okay, that's really bad news. That is absolutely really bad news. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So I'm gonna get a return KO. And then I'm gonna have to manually power up and figure things out. Palkia, of course, helps in this current predicament that I'm in. Definitely gonna go Star Portal, attach all 3 here to take a KO, and then sure, they might not actually be able to knock me out, but I also won't be able to knock them out in return, so that's not ideal. Alright, let's go into Scissors and Scissors for 1, it's 1 water, and we will go Hail the Blade. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, PCG Live, I'm dragging. Alright, KO. So 2 prizes left for me. Maybe I should not have discarded the Frigibax, but it is what it is. I also didn't get the last Frigibax from my prizes, so it being stuck there is also another problem, right? I mean, my Palkia will likely survive, so going boss KO could be pretty okay. The issue is I'm probably not going to be able to attack this upcoming turn, right? And Iono doesn't do much against them. I mean, they only did take 1 prize card, so powering up multiple Palkia V-Stars could just be my ticket to win, right? But best case scenario would be being able to attack something next turn. If I find an escape rope and I can go, like they'll bring up this or this, whatever, I knock that out and then I'm 1 boss away from winning the game. 6 energies though is 170 damage. So they are getting closer to knocking out the Palkia. Dang. It's gonna be very close. Probably should have chosen to discard something else. But it is what it is. Okay. I know, doesn't really help me. I mean, doesn't hurt me because I have my Bibarel. There's the Irida, in fact. So now I can eventually find that escape rope. Temple of Sinnoh doesn't really matter for either of us. Okay, so they're down 3 energies. That's 9 total. They do 190. So they need 3 more energies to knock out the Palkia, which they probably will be able to, right? Okay, so what's the plan here? Should I just be patient? Maybe I should just be patient. And just go like grab Palkia. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna grab the Nest Ball. And I'm gonna grab the VSTAR. Right? And then I'm gonna use Shivery Chill. Maybe I should have just used Bibarel first. Whoops. Yeah, I probably should have used Bibarel first. Alright. So double Palkia. Oh, but this has a leafy thing. Ooh, that is bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's definitely not great. Alright. So I'm gonna need probably... They take this prize card. Do I go escape rope now? No, I think I should just wait. So I have back-to-back attacks. I will need a lot though. I'm gonna need the Lost Vacuum, the boss's orders, in order to win this game. Would be a problem. And if they go boss KO Palkia, then that's game over. Which, I mean, they have the energies. They're only down 1 boss's orders. So, and they're down to 4 cards. Which we are assuming... Oh, wow. They have Gardevoir EX. Yep, there's a boss. Alright. 4 cards left. They must have another Iono, right? They do have 3 energies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done. So here, I don't see any way I can win anymore. Nope. That's gonna be it. It all comes down to discarding the Frigibax in the beginning, because then I couldn't set up another one. I underestimated my opponent's deck for sure. This is not something that you'll be encountering. My opponent also got like a hand-picked start, which was pretty nice for them. I also got a pretty decent start, but that Avery on turn 1, like, if they play 1 copy, them having it immediately is pretty unlikely. And yeah, it happens. All right, so deck so far felt clunkier than I would like it to. Like, you have so many moving pieces, and sure, you can get an explosive KO out of the blue, but getting everything going feels not so easy, yeah, as you would like it to be. But these are only 2 games, definitely require more practice with the deck and more a bigger sample size, right? So I'll be playing with it more, and I'll be letting you know how it goes. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to these videos. Let me know if you like these, and the other sort of videos will also still be coming to the channel. Don't worry about that, but I do want to get more gameplay out of the new cards as we lead into the new metagame with Paldea Evolved. Thank you so much, and until next time. Bye-bye!